49ers Eagles coming up on EA Sports as we get set for today's Week 14 matchup.
Here in this one, we've got one team coming in on a 3-game winning streak. How do you slow this team down, Phil?
Man, confidence is a great thing, Jim. When you have confidence, you believe in what the coaches, what they're telling you, and you have great faith in what you're doing. It makes you feel good all week. You believe it, and usually it shows on the field.
This game has officially begun. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. First down at the 20. Takes it from the eye. Lane's there to take him down.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Second and short following the run. The give. And that's a gain of 10.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10. And the pass is thrown away. Now we'll get a look at the 49ers offense. As a unit, they've gotten the job done so far this season, ranking in the top 10 in points scored per game.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Geno Smith under center.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
The 49ers now move the chains.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line.
First down here after the completion. And he's forced to the ground.
Nice job that time to the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Quarters formation here for the defense. Smith is in the shotgun. He's drilled as he throws. Here's how the Eagles defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The 49ers have it at the 44. And he's taken down.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Only 2 yards to be found right there.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him. They only give up a couple yards.
Davis is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The Eagles will take the snap from the 30.
Tackle made by Smith that time.
Here's our look at the Eagles offense. One of the best in the NFL when it comes to imagination and execution. Ranking right near the top when it comes to yards per game.
2nd down and 7.
Davis going to secure the handoff. And Alonso in on the tackle. And here's the 49ers defense. There they are in the top 3 when it comes to taking down the quarterback. The Eagles are at the line facing 3rd down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. And there's Cameron.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that. Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
1st down at the 44. Davis going to secure the football on the toss.
Let's go.
The Eagles snap it at the 41.
That's a gain of 8.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Third down following the run.
Let's go.
Jordan Cameron with the catch.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion.
They'll run it here.
Slashing to the right side.
And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Davis is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Davis in the backfield. Single back set.
Back to the ground.
Davis is met after a gain of 13.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the box very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
First down here after the run.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
And Davis is taking the handoff.
Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
Now inside the 30 at the 29.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Get ready. Get ready. Grab 30 yards.
The Eagles still driving as the 2nd quarter gets underway. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
What a nice quarter route run by the receiver. He fakes the defensive back out. And look at the quarterback. He knows that little move. When he stuck it, he led him out to the corner. Nice throw, nice catch.
The Eagles moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. First down at the 16. Davis got it. Screenplay. And they'll end up losing 4 here.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and a long way to go. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on that out route by the receiver?
Third down.
Let's go.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on.
That play is going to be challenged. So the coach's challenge backfires. They'll lose the timeout, and they fail to overturn the call on the field.
You know what you do in situations like this? You fire the guy upstairs who told him, throw the flag, coach. Well, what do you got to say now? It was a terrible call, terrible decision, and you lose a timeout.
They've taken the lead on that field goal with the second quarter just getting going.
Nice job by the offense. I thought there were a few plays called that time by the offensive coordinator that were not very good, but they overcame the coaching and still got 3 points.
And he'll start his return. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. Geno Smith under center. The 49ers snap it at the 31. They're going to get him here for a sack.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
And now they'll try over again on second down. The 49ers come to the line with a bunch set. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Dan picks up about 3.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Makes the catch in open space.
Got to give your offensive line a lot of credit. They give the quarterback extra time, and he makes the throw down the field to pick up the first down.
Coming to the line at the 45.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
The defense gets the sack.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to their left.
Tyler Eifert has the grab. The completion sets them up now for 3rd and 7. The 49ers need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. This play will hold up. He's inbounds. It's been quite a start for this defensive unit, Phil, as once again they forced the punt in the second quarter.
Well, good job getting that 3rd down stop, getting off the field, and of course you've had success, so you feel good about that, and now you get to go to the sideline, rest up, and get ready for the next opportunity.
The 49ers from the 37. They'll mark him at the 34.
The 49ers took a big gamble going forward on 4th down, and they got it. Now, can you take advantage of that big gamble?
Smith's back in shotgun formation. Brown with the reception. Lane's there to take it down.
That's a good job on the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a 2nd down play call.
Smith's now completed 4 in a row.
Line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
Geno Smith under center. 2nd and 3. He has the grab. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
He made it. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Eagles step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. Launches it down the field, but it's incomplete.
Good try. Throw it deep down the field. It's a beautiful throw, but it just goes incomplete.
And here we have 2nd down. Press coverage all the way. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Up the gut here. Davis met after a gain of 8.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
On the way, 3rd down. They bring in the extra tight end. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. How about the way this defense has played in the first half, Phil?
Jim, I like the way they're playing. They're playing smart. They're extremely aggressive, which I always love on the defensive side. And they got rewarded there getting off the field on third down.
Got a flag down here.
The call for the fair catch, and then the interference by the gunner, and that's going to be a penalty indeed.
Always remember, you've got to give him the opportunity to catch the football. Even if he bobbles it, if he has the fair catch signal, stay away. He still has the first chance to make that catch even after he bobbles the return.
First down and 10. Randall's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Branch is in on the tackle.
Well, the corner route. Some people call it the corner route. They call it a flag, run to the flag of the end zone, or a 7 route. Odd numbers break out. That time we see a nice route by the receiver and a good throw by the quarterback.
Smith's completed his last 6 passes. First and goal from the 2. Power surge. Touchdown. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
Barrels ahead. The same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Eagles have to still be thinking about what happened on their last possession as they get ready to start this next one.
Well, how can the offensive players have confidence? They're thinking, man, well, how's this game going to be managed? We can be in any situation, and we're going to go for it. It's just crazy. It's bad. It's not smart, and you just got to play better.
You wonder where the threshold point is from your own side of the 50. 4th and 30, is it? 4th and 35. At what point do you decide to go punt the football?
I think it's quite evident there's no threshold. They're going to go for it no matter what. Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Second and 10 coming up. The Eagles come to the line with an empty backfield from the shotgun. And Davis can't quite pick it off.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. 3rd and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Down the field. And that's Hill who almost takes it away.
The Eagles put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And the fair catch is made. The 49ers will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again.
Pumps, fakes the throw.
slow. Under.
The defender able to knock it away.
Well, when you get in situations like this, third long, got to be smart on the offensive side. Yeah, I know you want to pick up the first down, but don't force it, because if you do, it'll probably lead to a turnover.
Third down now. One more snap and halftime. Going for the deep ball. A near interception, that time by Harris.
The 49ers don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
They'll down the ball.
And that will close out the first half here in the city of brotherly love. We'll be back after halftime to Philadelphia for the beginning of the second half. With this kick, the second half is underway.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
The Eagles talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends.
The second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Looking long, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback has a strong arm, but I am starting to question his touch. Need a little more touch on those deep passes. That time he overthrows the receiver.
Let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Second down and 10. Gonna try and scramble now. And he just tosses it incomplete.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Eagles line up, split backfield. Catch made. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Davis handed the football. Breaks free, has some space to work with. Davis is marked down at the 47.
Davis is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. First down following the long play.
Handoff. And Alonso in on the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Eagles at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Has to extend for that one, and he's got it.
Coming to the line at the 37.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Wants to go deep. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
It's now second down. And Davis is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
Quick drop back.
It's a grab by Funchess.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
With two hands, he has it. Hill's there that time for the tackle.
They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line.
Let's go.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Second down, 3 to go.
Mounting a serious drive.
Let's go.
Davis lined up as the single back. 3rd and 3. Breaks out of that one. How about that run? Touchdown. And now we're setting up for an exciting final quarter and a half, as that touchdown makes this a very close game.
Yeah, it does. You know, listen, I was starting to think that this game might get out of hand, but that quick touchdown changes everything. We'll see how the other team can adjust to a whole new situation.
They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. The Eagles getting ready to kick it off. Takes it from the 2. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The 49ers offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half. Eifert's really hit hard that time. I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Smith's off the mark there. Incomplete.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's 3rd long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
Now looking at 3rd down. Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. 49ers get a first down.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
Playing press coverage to the outside. First down here after the completion. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Dante Fowler has the sack.
Jim, I'll just say this. You know, when you're getting hit, you get sacked like that, it's hard to find the open receiver down the field because you don't trust your pass protection.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
The 49ers from the 22.
Set up screen. McKinnon has the catch. This is third down.
Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
There is a flag out. With the contact, the ball comes out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The 49ers take it from the 23. He's tackled right at the 24. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The 49ers have it at the 24. Marshall's able to read that play and make the hit.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's third and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Loss of 3 on the play. Third down on the way. The 49ers lined up, bunch formation.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Smith's going to take it from the gun. A near interception, that time by Harris.
The 49ers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
He's got a chance for a return. Robinson's in on the tackle. And a run back of about 14. The Eagles back on the field on offense. They've got to be pleased with the way their offense took shape on that previous drive, which went all the way for a touchdown.
Yeah, their calling card has always been the fact that they like to do both things. They're very conscious of running the football to keep a defense honest. They did that in the last drive, and then they take advantage of the fact they're running it well, and then they play action pass or drop back. They get good protection, and they make it happen.
Boy, it's been a good mix so far, both the pass and run.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want to mix it up, keep that defense thinking, and that's when it works the best.
We'll go no huddle.
The Eagles from the 32. The ball is taken out of his hands.
Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down the football game, and you got third and long, but you must be thinking don't turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short.
It's third down coming up.
The Eagles get set at the line, needing to get to the 46 for a first.
Heaving it down the field, but it's incomplete. I would have thought by the third quarter that maybe this offense would have solved the riddle, but once again, they're taken off the field here.
I think we both thought that they would solve this somewhere here in the third quarter, but you know what? Once again, we are wrong. It was another bad drive and a bad job on third down, and they march off the field one more time.
They need to get the play off. There's a flag right there. The Eagles will punt the football. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The 49ers heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
Has Eifert. That's a gain of 6.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Second down, even after the completion.
The Eagles defense now is going to go nickel.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down. Brown's got it. First down.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game and also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
We head to the fourth quarter, and these defenses have certainly shined, but they both know one little lapse, and it can cost your team the game.
Yeah, it could. If you have a big-time mental breakdown, it would cost you the game. But I look at this too, Jim. Low scoring. Here we go in the fourth quarter. I'm looking at whichever defense makes that big play to win the game. That's what I'm looking forward to. Who could get that big turnover?
Coming to the line at the 48. Second down and 5.
To the ground.
Flag is out. The defense will take the penalty.
The 49ers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
And now, after the penalty, it's 2nd down and 15. The 49ers come out with a split backfield. Miller's going to take the handoff now. Lane's the one who brings him to the ground.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Has the grab.
Not a good play call. You got a small lead here late in the game, and you call that play. The defense stops it. Now it's up to your defense to hold on and win the game.
Steps out of bounds. The Eagles offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Here's the quick toss. And gains maybe 4. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Defense wasn't fooled by that play call. The defense, even though their team is leading, they were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense at times just for a couple yards.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The running back goes in motion. 2nd and 6. Going deep. Incomplete.
I think the coach has got to call more of these plays. That's a good job of at least trying to get the big play, but they cannot get the completion on that long throw.
It'll be 3rd down. From the gun. Over to Cameron. Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football and the defense takes possession.
That's an easy correction to make when you fumble the football like that. You got to learn to put 2 hands on it when there are a lot of defenders around you.
Before we go any further, they're going to take another look at the last play. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
He's going to try and return this punt. Tackled down at the 47.
The 49ers know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Slow.
First down at the 47.
Looking to go down the field here.
And they can't connect.
Well, my man at quarterback does have a strong arm. He showed it that time, didn't he? He threw that thing high and far and just overthrew the receiver.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
The Eagles with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Second and 10. It's intercepted.
Phil, no one expected to see an interception here, and let's see if they take advantage of this golden opportunity.
Jim, it almost reminds you of Super Bowl. Bowl 49. Why did Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll throw the football from the 1, and we saw Malcolm Butler make that interception to win the game? This reminded me of that. This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Davis lined up in a single back formation.
They better hurry to get the snap.
Makes the reception. Gains 16.
The Eagles, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
The 49ers with a nickel look here on defense.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Breaking huddle at the 21.
Time is running out here in the 4th, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. First and 10.
Davis got it on the handoff.
Shakes off the hit. Touchdown, Philadelphia Eagles.
Davis' second touchdown of the game. The 2-point try is denied. The 49ers in kickoff return formation.
They'll take it at the 20. The 49ers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out.
Smith is in the shotgun.
Jerick McKinnon has the reception. After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. Just about 2 minutes to go, and the defense knows it needs to make one last stop to end it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2nd down, late in the 4th quarter. The Eagles come out in a dime package.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The 49ers now move the chains.
The 49ers did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the 2nd half. You keep looking to pick up those 1st downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
The 49ers have been involved in some tight games these past 2 weeks. They won one last week, but now they trail in another close one, Phil.
Jim, in these close games, which we seem to see almost every single week, it usually comes down to which team doesn't turn the football over.
Look at Fowler make the play on the quarterback.
Quarterbacks are so important to everything that goes on in the NFL, and if you can pressure the quarterback here late in the game and you can get that sack, what a great job by the defense.
The 49ers have it at the 39.
They're setting up screen.
The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, 3rd and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
Trailing every 3rd down so big at this point.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The 49ers have it at the 39.
And that's Butler, who almost had the interception.
Well, we see why they're winning, don't we, Jim? They've been playing well on the defensive side all day. Good stop there on 3rd down. And now it's 4th down for the offense.
All set to punt here.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds.
The Eagles offense getting ready to start this drive, and things are looking good for them at this stage of the game, partner.
Yeah, this is where it gets tough, though, Jim. They got to find a way to make the right play call to get 1 1st down. If you do that, that puts the other team in a very tough situation.
And Davis is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
Trying to power his way right up the middle.
The 49ers will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play.
Let's go.
To the outside.
Tackle. The 49ers stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second.
Third down.
The Eagles have it at the 24.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
The 49ers will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time.
The Eagles will punt it. No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines.
The 49ers offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big plays. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on first down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
Brown's got it, and a first. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Every team in the NFL knows how to run the 2-minute drill. They work on it every single day in practice. Let's see how they run it today with no timeouts left. Quarterback's got to know in a situation like this with no timeouts, under 2 minutes, that the defense is just coming all out after you. You're not going to have much time. Taking a sack there, that's the worst thing that can happen.
A critical moment in this game as it's third down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Throws the pass.
Fuller's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The 49ers have used all of their timeouts. They'll have to go the rest of the way here in the fourth quarter without one.
Jim, good job by the offense here. You don't have any timeouts left, so you must get that football snap, see how many plays you can get in before the game is over.
Second down coming up.
Smith's lined up, empty backfield. Snap it out of the gun.
He's got a little bit of daylight here. So they keep the winning streak alive with a win here today.
Not a surprise, this winning streak. It's happened because the quarterback's playing well. They're playing terrific defense. Everything is working right. They are going to be tough to beat.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.